Okay, we're going to show you how to winterize the plumbing on a Momentum 394M with the Nautilus system. Okay, you can see the 5 valve positions depending on what you're going to do. So this one has the Nautilus system on it, which is pretty cool. It's got a lot of valves and stuff. It should be in your owner's manual on how to do this. First thing we're going to do is put it on the power tank fill. Sideways, blue, sideways, black, sideways, red up, green, sideways. Make sure your pump is in the off position. All right, next we have our low point drains. These are the only two I could find on this one. I bought this used and it has a lot of options. It has the washer and dryer. I can't find low point drains for those, so I hope this is the ones. It also has this auxiliary fresh water tank, so I think it holds 172 gallons total, but I can't find the low point drains for that one as well. If anybody knows what that is, I'll show you a picture of it as well. It's not on the Nautilus panel. If you know what that is, leave a comment below and try and help me out. So we're going to open these up. And they should just drain out right here. Okay, with the Nautilus in the power fill mode and the low point drains opened, we're just going to open up all of the valves. That's going to relieve the pressure and let anything siphon out of those low point drains. You got to do it to all of them. This does have, behind that wall is my garage, that does have the washer and dryer hookups. I have to climb back there because my buggy's still in there, so I won't film that, but you just open up the hot and the cold, relieve the pressure, and it'll drain out the low point drain. Make sure you do the toilet. Just open it up for a second. Gonna do the hot and the cold on the sink. I can hear a little bit of air sucking back, so that had some in the lines. Going to do the shower. I like to put this down low so it doesn't splash all over. That's simple. So just sit for a minute, drain out of those low point drains, turn them back off. Let's see, I can hear that one. Close, close. Now we're going to go back outside and change some other things around. Okay, you can see by this puddle of water, that's under the low point drains there. So that much drained out of the things. Next we're going to go over here to the hot water heater. We're going to pull this relief valve. And it might hiss and spit at you. You can see more coming out of the low point drains if I have the thing on there. Now you have a 15/16 plug here. Usually it has an anode on it, but I don't have my 15/16, so I'm going to use these old rusty Channies. Hopefully get it off. I don't want to have to drive back to my house. Some of these, this is plastic. So water's probably going to come out of here if I had water in there. Yeah. So this is the zinc. This is the anode. You can see this decay. I need to replace this. All that decay is so you don't rot your metal materials. So I need to get you one of these and replace that for sure. Look at that. Okay, it should be that size. Apparently I have a big water heater. Alright, that was fun. So the next thing you're going to do is blow it out with air. They make an adapter that you thread into your city water. I'm going to pull the regulator off. So you'd hook the compressor blowout right here and blow it out. I don't have one of those with me because I'm at my storage facility. Next we're going to close the low point drains, hook the hose up, and pump our fluid in. So we're going to close all the low point drains. Yours might be underneath your adapter. We're going to put this into our Winterize. So white down, blue stays the same, black the same, green stays the same, red goes sideways. So we're matching, no, green goes up, excuse me. Winterize, like that. We're going to hook an old garden hose onto this long enough to go into our pink stuff so that the siphon or the pump will suck it into our system. All right, we're going to put the hose on. I'm going to stick the hose. One of these fellas all the way down. So I'm going to try and turn the pump on from here, but I have a touch screen inside that I've always used. I don't know if this switch is disabled or what. Let's see if we... Oh yeah, I can hear it. So it's pumping a little bit. Yep, it's going down in the bottle down below here. I'm waiting for it to pressurize. I'm gonna make sure my tanks are closed. So it's pumped about a quarter of a gallon right now. And I think if you have problems, you could maybe elevate your jug of antifreeze up to a higher level here. Mine's on the ground, obviously. Let's quit pumping. It used about that much. So now we're gonna go inside and turn all the faucets on until they run pink, but we're gonna have to keep coming out and checking on our jugs here to make sure we're not just pumping air into the system. So here's where I normally turn on my water or anything. I go to my monitor panel. I have my electric water heater, gas water heater. I turn the water pump on right here. So I'm gonna turn that on here and let's try and run some of these. Moment of truth. There we go. We're gonna pump the water out of the lines that didn't go out the low point drains. Wait for it to start to turn pink. Let's get the knife on. There you go. I might need to go out and change that jug to a new one. It's got a little teeny tint of pink to it. I don't know why my glasses are off in here. Let me go change the jugs. So this is also going through the filter cartridge out there. In the springtime you need to change your filter. You should anyway. Good, we're running pink. Put a new filter in, rinse all that out with fresh water, and put a new filter in. This is actually going through the old filter, which I'm throwing away anyway, I don't care, but you gotta remember to do that. You want a pretty good solid color. So I switched over to hot, it's running clear, cleaning out the lines. The thing with the Nautilus system is, my glasses on again. The thing with the Nautilus system is, when you put it into this Winterize mode, it bypasses the water heater, so that you're not feeling that. You leave the anode out, the plug out, and it can drain all winter long and nothing should happen to it. You're not pumping pink fluid into it either. So we're pink here. Gotta go to the bathroom, the shower, the toilet, and the laundry room behind the wall there. Okay, the toilet. Very simple. Push and hold it down. Look at that. It's already going pink. Let it run real good. Toilet's done. Let's do the rest. This one's close to the tank, so it comes out pretty quick. And the good thing about this is it goes down your drain, gets in your P-trap, so that it won't freeze. I don't know if you can see here. We'll do the shower. Not a whole lot of pressure while that's running. I probably need to go change that. That's just coming out. It's running pretty pink now. There you go. I'm gonna leave this on the floor here so that it'll drain out of the hose. Shouldn't matter. Okay, so you can see my garage is pretty full here. This monster buggy. So there's where the washer and dryer would go. I'm gonna take a little bucket and just stick in front of those. Try and drain them as best I can until they flow pink. Oh yeah. Just like that. Yeah, I think it's self-explanatory. This 394M has a washer on this side. It's just cold water, like hosing down your stairs or grill or whatever. So we'll do it. And it's same thing, run until it turns pink. The other thing is to winterize this hose because this hose stays pressurized. And the other thing is this hose even has pressure when it's not full. We have hot and cold for our exterior shower. We'll go hook this up and run it until it turns pink as well. Cold. Should go real quick, yeah, it's already pink. All right, the only thing left to do is pull the water tanks so that they drain and are dry. Make sure you obviously drained your gray and your black tanks before doing this. Any of the water going down the drains is actually fine to go into the gray tanks and down the toilet into the black tanks. Just make sure you empty those. Pull those, winterize the rest of the trailer, and I'll see you in the spring.